So we're standing here by the two totems at the Victorian Native Friendship Centre. One is carved in a Quaguith style, one is in a Salish style. The one with the paint is the Quaguith, and the one without paint is the Salish. Now both of these are made with the idea of creating totems that represent a wide range of people. The Friendship Centre has a lot of different clientele, a lot of different ages, and so they kind of represent. This one is called Connected Through Our Roots, and you can see as you look up and down it that there's a lot of images that sort of trail off into a root or a branch and then turn into something else further along the work. So this one was carved with youth at the Friendship Centre for a project called the Eagle Project, and we got to make it over the course of about a year, and we raised it together at the end of their program. So this one has a grandmother at the top that weaves down into a wolf and a raven, and then a baby, and then we have a middle-aged person in the middle of the totem, the young warrior at the bottom, flanked by a bear, an eagle, and at the base of it is a frog. And it's kind of hard for me to point to all of them, but I can use the frog for an example. There's the frog's tongue, nostrils, eyes, and you can see the sort of very frog-like padded feet, or webbed feet, down here. And the reason I chose to put the frog at the base of the totem is because the frog is considered to be the speaker. So the frog's job is to tell the story of this totem. And this really represents connecting people of different cultures, different backgrounds, different ages together and illustrating that visually. One is called Namima, which in my Quaguith language means people of one kind. And it's a little bit different you can see the difference because of the paint, but at the base of this one is a Sisiuth, and so you see that face looking forward, but if you look around to the side of the totem, there's two long necks that go up and they meet on the either side of the mother and child, and in between there's the big red shape we call the copper. Then we've got an orca wrapping around the totem, a bear holding the orca, and an eagle atop the pole. Now this one for me was a bit of a tribute to a member of my family. It's a tribute to Yagulas. Well, that's his traditional name, but he's a famous carver, Charlie James, and he's my great-great-grandfather. He carved totems, and maybe the most remarkable thing about it was he did it with one hand. I have trouble working on totems when I break a fingernail, but he did his life work literally with only one hand. Now he's got some totems in Stanley Park and traditional pieces in collections throughout the world. So the way that I did that whale there, kind of wrapping around the bear, and the way that I designed the eagle at the top is a direct tribute to one of my ancestors. And again, the theme of the totem is family and protection and illustrating that we are all one people.